This whole I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't situation that many tradies feel that they're in, and I know Jace feels a bit this way too. The highest order priorities for blokes, you may already know this, you may not, is to protect and provide. And it's a primal part of their operation. Just like for women, a primal part of our operation is to have a low-grade level of anxiety. Estrogen gives us that so that we are on like hyper-vigilant and always thinking for the children or the young, I suppose. So these are primal functions of men and women. And so men's primal function of protection and providing means that they will often, they translate that to going out and working really hard to provide for their family. Now, what then modern society has thrown in on top for blokes is, I've got to go out and protect and provide, but I also have to be home and have a level of expectation on what I'm providing to the home life. And so they are in this constant conflict between how do I financially provide, but also emotionally provide for my wife and kids. So it fucks with their heads, to be quite frank. They, in one sense, it's, we need more money in the household so they can hear the strain from their wives in indicating that there's not enough money in the bank. So they're like, I'll go out and I'll make more money, or I'll work a bit more and I'll make more money. But then when I do that, I get vindicated for that when I come back home as well, because I'm not there enough. So what am I fucking supposed to do here? And so it's really tough for blokes today in this day and age, and it's tough for women too. Everybody's got too many expectations on them, and I don't want any feminists to come after me on this call. I'm just here to say they don't know what the right choice is to make sometimes. And this is where having a third party like a coach can be helpful, because we can get really clear and targeted in on what the expectations are from the two of you in the household and in the business, so that then you can both have a level of appreciation of what's needed inside the house and from a business perspective. I'll tell you, even recently, I find this troubling, and I really appreciate the concept that I'm talking about today, that blokes feel like they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't. So Jace has just recently got an opportunity to go out to Arnhem Land for 2 weeks and go fishing, like a dream opportunity to go and work for Three Barrel Lodge. Now, I've got to say, my immediate reaction was not, oh, that's unreal, babe. My immediate reaction was, oh, but I want you here. And what about what's got to be done around the house? And what about this and that? What about that? But then Jace is conscious of how much money and income is coming into our house at the moment, because we're pushing some limits at the moment financially. And so that means the pressure's on both of us, because we've got a couple of other businesses going now that are taking some financial hit, some investment. So he, in a sense, is a bit damned if he does or damned if he doesn't, even though I'm thinking about it. And so he'll go on Sunday, fly out to Arnhem Land, and he will be earning money, which is what I want, but he's going to be leaving me behind. And we don't even have kids to take care of. So it's this constant conflict in our relationships or conflicting needs and conflicting expectations that just really makes it challenging for the tradies or blokes at times who are just doing their freaking best. I have not once heard a tradie say, oh, I absolutely just want to be in the business and working in the business for 15 hours a day. I much prefer to do that than hang out with me kids. They're not sitting around thinking that. They feel guilt every single day for the choices that they're making. We talk about mother guilt. I'd tell you, there's dad guilt or husband guilt just as harsh, but they don't talk about it. Blokes are not out there banging on their drums saying, I don't know how to make my family happy and I don't know how to balance it out. They are not banging that drum and expressing that all the time. But when we do get to hear from them and we do get that vulnerability from them and they're like, I don't know what to do, please help me decide what to do. That's where we come in and we work together with you as a couple and be like, okay, our household income needs to be this for us all to be comfortable and satisfied and happy. All right, let's get that defined first. Okay, for that to be delivered, this is the type or the amount of income that the business has to be doing. And therefore, this is the amount of work that the tradie needs to be doing in order to deliver that for the house. Are we happy with that? Yes or no? No, we're not happy with how much the tradie has to work. All right, what have we got to then sacrifice in the household income then? And until your business is really humming and all the systems and processes are doing well and you've got the pricing right and it's all in the right place, that has to be, there's got to be a sacrificial lamb. It's got to be a time sacrifice for one of you or both of you, or there's got to be an income sacrifice. Because in the stage that most business owners that we first work with, the stage that you're usually in, whether you're doing 500,000 in revenue or 5 million in revenue, you mostly come to us with this tension between money and time. And so for the tradies, they are just super conflicted about which way to go. Should I be spending more time in the business? Should I be spending more time at home? If I spend more time at home, then I might not make as much income. If I don't make as much income, that means that my kids aren't going to be able to go to private school. But if they don't go to private school, then, oh my God, I'm the worst person in the world. I haven't protected them. I haven't provided for them. Like, the narrative these fellas have going on in their poor heads, and I know the mental load of women is huge. Please don't come at me because this is about the boys, this particular conversation today. It's torment. They're freaking tormented. And they are 100% are damned if they do and damned if they don't. And girls, like, we expect a level of compassion and empathy and support from them around the mental load that we carry. But we got to also be a bit more appreciative at times of the mental load that they're carrying, the responsibility that they are carrying for us, and their want and desire so much for us to be provided for and protected. Conversation is key here. Having some clear, reasonable expectations, because I think what can happen is we get mixed up between a reasonable expectation and an unreasonable expectation, and test the waters. Like, put in some ideas around and structure around how it might look for you guys. And if you can't do that and you're at loggerheads, every business can benefit from business coaching anyway. But that is what sets Ladies with Tradies apart. I was only just saying it. I've said it in 2 different conversations in the last 24 hours with tradies, the blokes, who have indicated that the relationship's tough. I'm like, that's the cool thing about what we do that's different from other coaching businesses, is we actually care about your relationship. Even if your relationship is 100% shithouse at the moment, but you still have respect and love and you want this to work with each other, but you know that your business is a bone of contention and it's causing some strain, talk to us. The girls have so much empathy. They're very nurturing. They will be direct with you both as well. We don't just sit around like knowing that the elephant in the room is that this relationship is not in a good place. We'll name it. We'll be like, what's going on here? What do we need to fix here relationally in order for you both to be in a more comfortable position with each other in order for us to get the business going? Anyway, let's just have a level of thought. Tradies, I want you to know that we see you. Ladies, I want you to know that we see you. It's really challenging, this juggle between business and life and relationships, and, you know, how to stop shit hitting the fan in love, life and business is our motto, has been our motto, as well as work in the trade, live in the life. And yeah, that's our number 1 priority. It's making sure that you guys are okay first, and then we got to get the business going from there. Okay, send me your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Did this hit home? Is this an area that you're like, oh, okay, so now I know these girls can help us in the relational side as well. Maybe they're worth a call. Please talk to us. Know that there is no judgment. We have been through everything that you are experiencing in our own relationships, in our own businesses with our tradies, and yeah, we get it.